popular demand, so thanks for joining us for this very special edition of the Tuesday Traffic Jam. I'm Corinne Tucker, a multimodal planner here at the MPO. On this episode, we're going to talk about Mobility Week and all things related to bike, ped, and safety. You are probably wondering, what is Mobility Week? Mobility Week is a Florida Department of Transportation initiative promoting and encouraging people to try different modes of transportation from October 30th to November 6th. For example, during this week, instead of driving to work by yourself, find a friend and carpool, or get a group together to go ride your bikes or hop on a bus. Joining us today are three guests to tell us about what their plans are for Mobility Week and beyond. Please welcome Alvimarie Corales, Michael Lynch, and Paula Wiggins. Welcome to the show, everyone. Will you please take a minute to introduce yourself and share what your favorite mode of transportation is? Alvi, you can kick it off.
Hi, my name is Alvimarie Corales. I am Principal Planner for the Sarasota Manatee MPO. And growing up in Puerto Rico, I used to ride my little scooter down steep hills around my neighborhood. So my favorite mode of transportation is anything that has to do with micromobility, like an electric scooter.
Hi, I'm Michael Lynch. I'm the Mobility Coordinator for Manatee County. I've had a lot of experience working for automated vehicles, and that was a lot of fun. And you probably see me on my bike all the time, but at heart, I am a walker.
Thank you for inviting me to speak on this special edition of the podcast. My name is Paula Wiggins, and I am the Transportation Planning Manager for Sarasota County. And as far as my favorite mode of transportation, as someone who didn't own a vehicle until I graduated from college, I would have to say public transit is my most favorite. Although I have recently had some experience with the e-scooters, and that has come in a close second. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you, everyone, for introducing yourself. And I have to agree with Paula. My favorite mode of transportation is definitely transit. I come from New Jersey, so we had that up there, and it's wonderful. So I'm glad everyone could join us here today. Michael, why don't you take this time and tell us what you guys have going on for Mobility Week in Manatee County?
Okay, well, this year's the third year for FDOT to do it, but for Manatee County, it's our first year, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. But we have a lot of events coming up. Our emphasis, of course, is on safety and mobility. But this year in particular, we're emphasizing with a primary focus on disability equity and healthy living this year. We have a series of events throughout the week. During the entire week, starting October 30th, we're going to have a traffic rodeo online, www.mymanatee.org/mobility. And there's some competitions and you can win prizes all through the week. On Saturday the 31st, that's Halloween, we have a little bit of a competition for any mobility related Halloween costumes or activities. If you upload them to our website and shoot us a line, you have an opportunity to win a prize too. The next day, Sunday the 1st, we're having a health walk. This is at the Riverwalk in Bradenton. This is an opportunity to walk along with doctors and healthcare providers and your neighbors and ask questions about anything to do with health or anything really and healthy living. And they're there to answer your questions. And we'll be there to answer your questions about your involvement and participation in community activities throughout the year. On Monday, the 2nd, we have a Complete Streets Safety Walk and Talk. It's over near 9th Avenue Northwest. And that'll be after work, and you can find a map and location for that on the website as well. Tuesday, November 3rd is 50 Footsteps to Vote Day, and this is really important that you vote. MCAT has also made the buses free that day, and we looked at the maps of where the ballot drop boxes are and the voting locations, and you're always about 50 footsteps from a bus stop to where you can vote. So take advantage of that, have fun, be safe, and vote. And then on the 4th, Wednesday, we have the launch of our bicycle map for the countywide routes network. And we're going to have an urban bicycle ride for family-friendly It's escorted by the police. This is an opportunity to really see some roads like Manatee Avenue and the two bridges over Manatee River right on the street with no cars on you. And so it'd be really fun. Lots of picture opportunities there. Be sure to bring a light because the time change happened on Halloween. And then on the 4th, Wednesday, because we're not done yet, we have, oh, that was the 4th. Sorry, nixed that. On Thursday, the 5th of November, we have Car Zero Day. It's a small competition. If you send us your story or pictures of how you got to work or went to civic activities or anything, shopping, without being a single occupancy car as your mode of travel. And that competition for the best picture or the funniest story or the most interesting, you can win a prize there. And then finally, on November 6th, Friday, it's our wrap-up. And with the wrap-up, we'll be announcing the prizes, but this is also an important day because it's the kickoff of our mobility plan. And that's what this whole week is about, is getting your input from the community and involvement and having fun and helping that feed the mobility plan process as we go through with that. So, thank you.
Wow, that all sounds so fun. Thank you for sharing, Michael. I'm especially excited about the Halloween photo contest. So expect an entry from dear old Corinne. So,
okay.
Paula, I heard you're in the process of updating your Bike Ped Master Plan. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, Sarasota County is definitely in the process of updating our Bike Ped Master Plan. The last plan that we had is 2013, so it's well needed for an update. And this plan basically is going to reflect the changes that have occurred since 2013 through now to bring up things up to date. We're going to be discussing how to enhance safety, identifying projects so that we are able to fill in those gaps and provide more opportunities for people of all levels to be able to travel, whether it's by bike or by walking. So that process is ongoing now. We are hoping to have our documents online for people to review later this month and in November so that we can get public comments and take that to our board. And so we just want to make sure that we have a robust plan that's going to just reflect the needs and the wants of our community. In addition to our Bike Ped Master Plan update, we're also looking to have regulations for implementing complete streets. We have existing policy now about that, and we are also proposing Vision Zero policies as part of this work assignment. And if anyone wants more information, they can go to www.scgov.net and type in the key phrase bicycle and pedestrian plan. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Paula, for sharing. We really like the direction that Sarasota County is taking. We are big proponents of complete streets, and as you may know, the MPO board has adopted Vision Zero as a long-term goal. So we are really excited about that. So now I want to move to what the MPO is up to. Alvi, can you share what's going on and if there's anything that the public can get involved in?
Sure, Corinne. The Sarasota Manatee MPO is hosting the 3rd annual Gulf Coast Safe Streets Summit. The summit is a collaborative event between 6 metropolitan planning organizations around the Gulf Coast of Florida. This event is geared towards educating and learning from professionals, elected officials, and citizens about complete streets and safety for all road users. The summit will be held virtually from November 16th to the 19th from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay, Dish, tell us what's going to happen from November 16th to the 19th. I want to know.
Sure thing, Corinne. On November 16th, we will kick it off with the Sarasota Manatee Safety Policy Panel, where professionals and advocates will present to a group of panelists about reducing traffic-related fatalities and serious injuries in the Sarasota Manatee region. Now, on November 17th, the Florida Department of Transportation, Federal Highway Administration, and my home, Puerto Rico Highway Transportation Authority, and the Florida LTAP Center will present the essentials of accessible design for transportation professionals. From November 18th to the 19th, the summit will begin with a welcome and keynote speaker, followed by breakout sessions that cover 6 important transportation topics: engineering, engagement, equity, evaluation, enforcement, and education. We hope that you can join us for this exciting educational event. To learn more about the summit and register, visit www.gulfcoastsafestreetsummit.org.
Well, you can count me in, Alvi. Thanks for sharing that great information. The Gulf Coast Safe Streets Summit sounds like a great event to learn about complete streets and Vision Zero. More importantly, an event to help sustain and propel the efforts of local governments, the public, and advocates who are working to make our roads safer for all users. Thank you all for spending time with us here during your Tuesday Traffic Jam Special Edition. Before we go, don't forget to check out some of these great events happening near you next week, and definitely register for the Gulf Coast Safe Streets Summit virtual events from November 16th to 19th. On that note, thank you everyone again for joining us for your special edition of the Tuesday Traffic Jam. Have a great day, and as always, whether you drive, walk, bike, or ride transit, please be alert and stay safe. Bye.